Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be making some Christmas DIYs to decorate my room. It has been quite a while since I've uploaded. I've just been really busy with school and other things, but for now I'm back. So if you guys like the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like my content and are new to my channel, I would love it if you subscribed. And let's get into the video. So this video is going to be a part 1 since I was only able to fit one DIY into this video, so keep an eye out for part 2 coming soon. But in this video, I'm going to be making little ornaments out of shrink plastic, so first I'm just searching up some circle templates online to print so that all of my ornaments are the same size and shape. Next, I'm taking my shrink plastic and laying it over top of my printed out circles and then cutting it to the right size. You want to print out your circle pretty big because it will shrink a lot in the oven and you don't want your ornament to be too small, so I made my circles pretty big so that I had a decent sized ornament. After everything is cut to size, I took some masking tape to tape the shrink plastic to the piece of paper so that when I was drawing, nothing was moving or sliding around. And you also want to make sure that the rough side of the shrink plastic is facing up so that you're drawing on the rough side. I did make 3 ornaments, but I'm only showing 2 on camera to cut down the length of the video, and I also forgot to film part of the first ornament that I made. But here I'm just taking a black colored pencil and outlining the circle. For this ornament, I was going for a plaid look, so I'm using a ruler to draw in red lines and then dark green and light green lines, and then I'm going to go the other way so it makes a crisscross plaid look. And then after that, I'm going to fill in the squares with white colored pencil, which was very tedious, so I recommend filling in the white first and then doing the lines because it was not fun to fill in these squares with white afterwards. But overall, I really liked how this one came out, and I think it looks very Christmassy. On each of these ornaments, after I'd done the black outline and the basic first coat on the inside, I did take the tape and the outline template off so that I could put this on some white paper and fill in all of my mistakes and see what I needed to fix. Once I was done coloring, I took a pair of scissors and carefully cut out the circle, and then I used my black colored pencil to even out the outline so that there were no rough edges and everything was black. The final step for now is taking a hole puncher and punching a hole into this ornament so it becomes an actual Christmas ornament that you can hang up, and then I'm going to set this aside for later and work on my next ornament. For this next ornament, I'm starting off the same way with my template and then a piece of shrink plastic taped on top with the rough side facing up so that I'm coloring on top of the rough side, and then I'm just using a black colored pencil to outline the circle. Now that I've learned from my mistakes, I'm going to start off by coloring the whole inside of the circle with a white colored pencil, making sure that everything is filled in and there are no empty spots. Now I'm taking a ruler in 2 different shades of blue and I'm going to make little snowflakes and big snowflakes and cover the entire circle. I'm going to add some silver ones as well, and then to finish off the snowflakes, I added some arrows to help them look more like snowflakes and less like just like pointy things. And then I did add some gold crosses all over this ornament just to give a little pop of color and make it more detailed. And the last step before we bring these two ornaments together is to cut out the outline of the circle and then clean up the black outline, and then finally use a hole puncher to punch a hole into this ornament. Once I've finished both of these ornaments, I'm going to take a small toaster oven and lay a piece of parchment paper down and then put my ornament on top, and I'm going to bake these for about 2.5 to 3 minutes. You will see these curl up and move in the oven, and I had to try this about 3 or 4 times before I got it right. So you want to leave these in the oven until they flatten out. If you take them out and try to fix them while they're all curled up, they will not turn out. You just have to be patient and wait till they flatten out. After your shrink plastic flattens out in the oven, you still want to leave it in there for about 30 more seconds, and then you can take it out and let it cool. After your shrink plastic is cool, I took a clear varnish and then covered the entire ornament in that varnish so it would be nice and shiny, and I did quite a few coats of this. One thing I learned from some of my failed attempts at this is that you cannot use Posca paint pens on top of the colored pencil. I tried to use it as some finishing details and the highlights, but once I took them out of the oven, the Posca paint pen just flaked off, so I would definitely avoid doing that. And here are the finished ornaments. This is the watermelon one that I did off camera, and no, it is not still wet. I just added too much of that clear coat, so be careful with that. But I'm very happy with how all 3 of them turned out. And to make them into ornaments, of course we have that hole punch that we made, so I'm just taking some gold ribbon and tying a little loop onto the ornament, and then signing it with CWG for Crafting with Grace and with 2021 as the year. You can also use a hook or something else to hang these up, but I thought the gold ribbon would be nice and fancy. So after I finished tying and signing these ornaments, I'm going to hang them on my mini tree that's in my room, and I think they look really nice. And I think that this is an easy and a little bit time-consuming project that's fun to do for Christmas. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you soon for part 2. Bye!